I'm Rich Lord, you're watching Rich Lord Travels. Today I'm in Chester, in Cheshire, northwest England. Chester used to be called Deva Victrix, Deva for short. In 74 AD the Romans named it Deva, D-E-V-A, Deva. I don't feel like much of a diva today, being out in the rain and all this wintry early March weather, but I'm here, I'm doing this Rich Lord Travels on the road, and here I am in a Roman amphitheatre. Wow. Right, cover me, let's go and explore. This here is Chester Town Hall. There's an interesting fact about Chester Town Hall. It was built in 1869, I think it was, in the era of Edward VII. And you'll see up there there's two clock faces. Let's go and see if there's any more. Yep, found another one this side. Let's go around the back and see if there's one there as well. You'll see from this side there's no clock on that fourth side, and we'll go into reasons why shortly. In 1979, when they were putting clocks on the top of the town hall, they put them on three sides but not on the full side, and that fourth side is said to be pointing towards Wales. So they were saying that Chester doesn't want to give Wales the time of day, and that's why, or that's rumoured why, as to why there's no clock on the fourth side of the town hall. There you go. So the town hall design was a competition winner. That's pretty cool. Imagine winning a competition to design the town hall. Awesome. This sculpture here symbolises Thanksgiving, protection and industry. The sculpture unites three important aspects of the city and its people, reflecting both the personal and corporate lives of the city. I didn't know that, I just read that. Just outside the town hall I've found an elephant. This is Janya. It's a baby Indian elephant. It's a bronze sculpture and it's a gift from Chester Zoo to the people of Chester to celebrate the strong friendship between the zoo and the city. Janya means life in Hindi, and it symbolises the zoo's global role in wildlife conservation. Say hello to Janya. Hello. We're going to have a look round Chester Cathedral shortly, and it's quite an old building. We'll find out how old in a moment. Chester Cathedral dates back to 1092 with its amazing Gothic style, and it took over 250 years to get completed and finished. So let's go and have a look round Chester Cathedral. Here's some more of the outside of the cathedral. You'll hear from the background noise that it's started to rain now, so I got the umbrella up. Well, let's go and have a walk around. Gonna go along Godstall Lane. Apparently it's Chester's romantic heart. Very nice. So some pretty lights in here. Beers, wines and spirits. Beauty place. Jazz bar. Nice. Pretty cafe bars. Civic award. Doghouse cafe. Let people go past first. There's impressive shops along here. Got a nice old bike here. Just as a very well-to-do place. It's a nice place. It's a good place. Come to Chester. we're here along the Rose. We'll see more of that from the outside, but this is the upper tier of shops and premises. So Chester's unique in the fact that they've built shops on top of shops rather than having just one tier. They've got different tiers. There's talk that a lot of it was because they built on the Roman walls that were there already, so they kind of built upon what was already there rather than get rid or just go somewhere else. This is nice, isn't it? Let's have a look out here onto the main section. See how you've got the shops above shops here on Eastgate Street, and the beautiful black and white iconic buildings. Here's Northgate Street. We'll have a look round later on. So this is Northgate Row. Here's wooden walkways. Look at this beautiful place. There's so many places to sit down, have a drink and take weight off feet, as they say, and little steps down to the main passageways. And we'll just drop down a layer now. Right, it comes up. So looking across here at the upper level of buildings, that's where we've just come from. Chester House, part of the Chester Rose, and there's more ones up here. That goes head back towards the town hall where we were earlier on. So this building that is now Skipton Build Society used to be a commercial newsroom and a reading library going back to 1808. This area here you've got Lakeland Leather, Ernest Jones, Cuoni, Gazler, Camelot Diamonds, Powell's Jewellers, Sellors Jewellers, Infinity Jewellers. And this here is called the Cross, from the Crossroads. Watergate Street straight on, and Bridge Street to the left. And this here, St Peter's Church on Eastgate Street, and we'll explore there later on. This building here on the corner of Bridge Street and Watergate Street, got some red brick towards the top, but it still shows that all eras of architecture can tie in together in Chester. Look down this street here, down Bridge Street. There's so many different varied upper sections. So we're going to have a look down there and try to see how they've all blended together. The different styles. But all one amazing tapestry of architecture put together. It's quite funny, you've got a diamond shop right next to Pound Bakery. Very good. There's definitely a feeling about Chester that is a nice place to be. So even though it's a wet morning here in Chester, still lots of people out doing the shopping, doing a walk round, touring the streets. The traders are busy. Chester's a good place to go. A little bit more about the Rose. It's called the heart of the city. Could be described as the oldest shopping arcade in Britain, built between 1200 and 1350, when Chester was a booming market town and port. This has been the bustling heart of the city ever since, where people have come to make a living, shop and socialise. We've got the Grosvenor Hotel here, impressive building next to the Grosvenor Shopping Centre. The hotel was established in 1865, and that's right next to the Eastgate Clock. Let's go and have a look at that now. So Eastgate is the eastern gateway entrance into the city of Chester, and we'll have a look at that clock. That clock there, the Eastgate Clock, is the second most photographed clock in Britain, the first one being the one on the Queen Elizabeth Tower, with Big Ben, the big bell in that tower. So it's quite famous, quite well known. Second most Instagrammed photographed clock in the country. So the clock tower was erected to remember the 60th year of the reign of Queen Victoria, and this was in 1897. Let's go and have a look from the top side of it. To get up the clock, we need to go up these steps up to the Chester city walls. Not many steps, but they're fairly steep. Here we are. It's nice. The first thing you see when you get up here is an offer for mulled wine, hot chocolate, coffee, cakes and scones, and beer. Have a closer look at it from underneath. As I say, built in 1897, completed 1899, and it was paid by public subscription. So even though the Queen Victoria's very rich lady, doesn't bother down, she got everyone else to pay for it. So it works, innit? Well, there's Eastgate, where we were earlier on. There. It was presented to the city by Edward Evans Lloyd in 1897. Alright, what have we got going on over here? The city walls now, they were started in 70 to 80 AD, and initially they were made of wood, earth and grass. So only later on they were topped up and built and replaced by the sandstone ones that you'll see now, and they were finally completed in about the 12th century after the Norman invasion. The Roman Amphitheatre. The construction of amphitheatres, double theatres, began in southern Italy and followed the spread of Roman rule. Chester's amphitheatre is the biggest known in Britain. It could seat around 7,000 spectators and would have been a powerful symbol of Roman supremacy on the edge of the empire. Let's have a look at what it here. So across these banked areas would have been lots of rows and rows of seating, as per there, and then the arena itself would be in that section there. Obviously it'll go round the other side as well, that's why it's a double theatre. So it'd go all the way around. The arena had 4 entrances. The main entrance was on the north side, Right, let's go and have a look round. Here's a replica of the outer wall. Obviously that's the main stone, but they've built round it. And these wooden supports is where the seating would have gone. So this is the seated area that will be watching in the arena. It's a stairway to the seating of the amphitheater 2. And this is the main arena here, which is the lower section. Imagine whatever was going on at the time, the shows, the entertainment, to keep the Roman troops occupied and entertained. That would all be going on in here. And they had some quite barbaric practices, obviously, some including animals and some including people as well. So yeah, that wasn't a thing of glory from those days, but it was certainly an interesting thing that they used to entertain everyone in these areas, and it's all these seated areas outside. So let's just go down in that section now. Here there used to be an altar to Nemesis. We'll put some details on screen as to who Nemesis was. It's a word used often nowadays as to this was my nemesis, so let's find out a bit more about that. All its own stonework here propping up the amphitheater. Some people call it amphitheater, but it's actually amphi. And this is where, this is the main arena. You can imagine chariots going around, the warriors, the gladiators going around. This artwork on the wall here is right next to what is a tethering stone that have chained someone up, or someone or a creature to that, and do some not very nice things to it, no doubt. But you can see the centurions here guarding it. Imagine if you're here, if you're tethered up and you're looking around all these 7,000 people here. That's the attendance of a 3rd or 4th tier football club, and they're all standing there shouting at you, baiting you. You can hear the echo in this area here. Voices certainly carry, so if you've got 7,000 people shouting at you, bawling at you, there's going to be some noise. This is going to be a very hostile environment if you're not one of the chosen. If you're one of those they don't like, it's going to be very, very intimidating, especially if you're tethered up. This here is the Chester Market Boar. It was inspired by the Romans. The market here is located directly above where the barracks were for the XX Legion, the people who built Chester. Their symbol was a wild boar. And this wild boar was here at Chester Market. Wow, so busy. Hello, can I have a Lebanese sausage roll from you, please? And can I have a sausage roll from you as well, please?
No, have my sausage roll first.
I'm going to try them both.
Sausage roll first, and then we'll move to another sausage roll.
Excellent. They'll both be lovely, I'm sure. What's in yours?
Oh.
I've never had Lebanese
sausage roll.
I've never had Lebanese food before.
You're about to try the Lebanese sausage roll, because the sausage roll, Lebanese sausage roll, the best sausage rolls on the planet.
Okay.
The reason.
But you're changing the world one sausage roll at a time over here, so I'll have one of it as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know which flavour?
Listen to me. This is sausage. You want to, this is sausage roll, yeah?
Yep.
You want me to make it a VIP one?
How would you make that VIP for someone who?
Just says yes. Says yes.
For you, yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Because I'm a surgeon, yeah? I'm gonna rub it now. Okay. Yeah, look at that.
Lovely. Oh, look at this. I'm a Yorkshireman. Does that make it more expensive or cheaper or same price?
It's Yorkshire because Yorkshireman's a bit tight. I'm gonna make
On your video as well, so thank you very much. Thank you. And what do you recommend?
Well, my favourite is
To change the planet. Because obviously Lebanon's amazing, as is Harrogate and Wetherby and Chester obviously as well.
my favourite is the bacon and cheese, but it just depends whether you like
Well, let's go for that then, yes please.
Okay.
We'll put your business on the video as well. There you go. Yours look bigger.
There you go, that's £3.50.
Thank you. Okay, this completes my tour of the city of Chester, Deva. I've seen the city walls, I've walked around the rows, I've looked around the amazing cathedral, looked at the shops. So thank you for watching. Come back again and watch another video. Lots more to do, lots of more places to go and see. So I'm Rich Lord, you've been watching Rich Lord Travels. Click subscribe and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye for now. Ding.